If there is not one major concern that all of us drivers in rideshare, whether driving for Uber or Lyft, are concerned with, in addition to our pay, it is indeed our safety. What up, folks? Once again, it is your boy Tim with another ride sharing video. We're going to be talking about gift cards. I'm actually out here on vacation. You can see Venice Beach, California. So I'm out in the Los Angeles area and happened to come across Uber gift cards. Now, I have not had much experience with this, so I'm going to plead ignorance, and that's why I'm on here talking to the folks. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be on here today. But I wanted to ask about the Uber gift cards because there are a host of issues that might concern any driver in rideshare, such as if you purchase a $100 gift card, how much data does the rideshare company have on the purchaser of that card just in case something happens? Meaning that if I had some type of evil intent and I did not want to use my credit card, I would go out and get a gift card. So we want to ask that question of how protected are the drivers when passengers are able to use gift cards? Are we to expect Uber to do its due diligence and ensure that a gift card user has as much data on file as a individual using the actual credit card? My humble opinion, hell no. We've seen, even with passengers using their own credentials, Uber and Lyft do not even necessarily follow through or do what's right by the drivers in those cases. But in the suggestion that you can walk into some store or go online on Amazon, for instance, and purchase a gift card, it just adds one extra step of security for whoever's trying to do you harm. It gives them one extra degree of separation from the authorities or being held accountable if something goes wrong on the ride. So I'm pleading ignorance. I'm hoping that's not the case, but you folks in the comments, let your boy know, are the gift cards, are they keeping track on purchases of the gift cards that use rideshare in the same way they might with an individual using their credit card? Now, we know you don't even have to use your real damn name to hail a ride. So we know the security concerns of Uber or Lyft for us drivers, they don't give a shit about us anyway. I think that's pretty clear. But I wanted to run this by you because I hadn't seen that. Next, let's say you do purchase a gift card and you're using it to come home from the club at 2 a.m. like a lot of clubbers do. Now, for any of you folks out there engaging in rideshare that do the after club crowd, you know there is a possibility of getting an inebriated, drunk passenger that defecates in your vehicle, pukes in your vehicle. Well, if the passenger is working with a gift card, $100, $50 gift card, how the hell is Uber or Lyft supposed to bill them the additional $200 to detail your vehicle? So we have to take into consideration, even from that standpoint, that you're putting a passenger in your vehicle that does not necessarily even have the funds to cover if something should go wrong. What are the chances you're going to get a tip from someone using a gift card? All of these things should be taken into account because at the end of the day, at least in a humble opinion of yours truly, I don't think it benefits the driver at all to have passengers using gift cards. However, I have no experience with this, so that's why I'm pleading ignorance and want to ask you folks. If a passenger uses a gift card, does the driver even know? My guess is probably not. Uber and Lyft like to keep us in the dark, so the less you know, the less you can protest, the dumber your ass is. So just like with using us as medical transports and pseudo ambulances, they don't tell you ahead of time you're going to be getting somebody in your vehicle going to rehab, or the person may be, going to the hospital because they got some type of illness. They don't tell you any of that because they don't want you to know. Not to mention the fact that they don't cut a side deal out with all of these clinics and companies to make extra money that they don't share with your ass. So they like keeping us in the dark. But in the case of gift cards, can you think of any benefit to the driver at all? I understand it does allow a few more people to be on the platform, folks that may not have a credit card, but these are the folks that us drivers probably don't want to fuck with to begin with. These are the folks that are probably not going to tip you And if something happens, this is a good avenue for a passenger to be in. If you're going to do something to a driver, you would have a little bit more security as a criminal using a gift card, because it does give the authorities one additional hurdle to have to negotiate. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of these gift cards. Have you had any issues with a passenger using a gift card, such as, like I stated, someone vomiting in your shit? And Uber, how can they bill the individual the cost of detailing your vehicle if they only got 40 or 50 bucks left on their Uber card? So wanted to run that by you. Does Lyft have these cards as well? Because I just came across this. Nevertheless, it is your boy Tim coming to you from very sunny Venice Beach. I'm under some type of covering here. That's why I'm blending in and black as hell. Usually I'm that way anyway, but the sun is not shining on me. Subscribe to the channel. See you in the comments. Catch you in the next video.